So I went out on a tangent when I was a volunteer. I am a volunteer with the VMFA, and I found myself in all the project housing with my purple dogs, and I was excited. I said, what's going on here? And I thought playgrounds would be good. Chickens, gardening, and playgrounds at the churches. There's a lot of negativity, not necessarily from the people that live there, but from people that were gossiping about it, like the churches. The churches outside the hood, the people that don't live there were talking really negative. But I didn't see that in the children. I saw great hope. So I thought, well, I'll go to the VMFA, and they were very nice. And they said, well, we haven't had time to do this, but they are starting to work on it. And so I would suggest finding out if weekend activities would help these families, getting them transportation, because a lot of times the grandmas and the aunts and uncles are babysitting the small children and don't have transportation. So I would do weekend trolley rides to the Science Museum, Maymont, the VMFA, maybe the James River. Activities, the Holocaust Museum, the African American Museum that we haven't built yet. Just getting them out of those neighborhoods. That's a Cujo waiting to happen right there. Nobel. That's my Nobel Prize. I dream about world preschool. So yeah, would an investment in our children, while these wonderful grandparents that grew up in segregation, that don't read that well, get them to the history museum and things like that. But maybe it's an issue of transportation and not knowing where these places are. Because I go and I'm like, I don't tell them right away, but I'm like, do you know where the VMFA is? They said, what is it? So I think we could get them a ride. They would go on an adventure around town, like the yellow school bus thing. And that's another thing, is swimming. It doesn't cost that much, and it's an imperative, a change that's an imperative in their culture that they need to participate in. Thank you, Ralph. You look cute on TV.